What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Ruse Reviews, and today we are chatting about Topix by Sébastien Macak. Also, if you stay to the end, there is a giveaway of this product. So, run that title sequence. Yes, welcome back, gang. I hope you are having a great May. I can't believe it's May already. The year is going super quick, but I hope you are all well. If you haven't been here before, hello, my name is Rue. I do weird things for a living, including this review channel. So, what is Topix? Well, Topix is another app. Yes, I know, another app review. As I said in one of my previous videos, I have been reviewing a lot of apps recently. I've been working a lot of apps, and I've been test driving, beta testing a lot of apps for people as well. And hopefully I can share them with you on this channel. And Topix is one of them. So essentially what you're going to do with Topix is get your spectators to navigate to a website which has thousands and thousands of royalty-free photos on. This is where photographers can upload any photo they want. They can comment, you can comment likes, whatever you want to do. Follow the photographer if you want to, but they go on this website and they're able to search for anything they want, any image they want. They have thousands upon thousands upon thousands to choose from. You are then able to read their mind and tell them what image they are seeing. You can even draw what image they're seeing, exactly how they're seeing it. And if you want to take it a step further, you can tell them the photographer's name, how many likes it has, and how many comments it has as well for a little kicker ending. So before I say anything, I should state straight away that this is for iOS and Android. Hallelujah. I know a lot of you have been complaining that there haven't been that many Android apps, and yes, I do feel for you, but I also understand where developers come from when it comes to creating magic apps for Android devices. But you'll be grateful to know that Topix is for both iOS and Android. This is also a web app, meaning that all the settings and the instructions are set up via one of your web pages, Safari, Chrome, Firefox, whatever you use, it's all on there. You can also save that web page to your home screen if you want to have quick access. But also, everything that happens, all the searching, all the looking through the website, that all happens on the spectator's phone. There are also multiple ways to get your peek. So initially you'll have to set up with Telegram, the Telegram app. If you know what the Telegram app is, I believe it's used in Ellipse as well, and that helps push notifications to your phone. And you can use your phone just as a peek with the Telegram app. However, it also pushes to your Apple Watch. So if you have an Apple Watch on, you can get the peek of what you need when you need it. There's also a fake home screen peek, so you can literally have your phone open, just sat on the table, and in a moment's notice, you can get whatever you need from that peek. There is also an integration with Peaksmith, which is included free of charge with the app. This integration pushes the words that you need, the search, whatever they search for, it pushes the words to your Peaksmith. But also in the future, I believe Sébastien is chatting with Benke Smith about putting images on the Peaksmith as well. So whatever they've drawn, you can see as an image on your Peaksmith. However, my favorite way to peek is the drawing application app. Now, this is absolutely genius. Essentially, what you have on your phone is a drawing application where you can open it up and you can show that you can write and you can delete and you can draw whatever you want or write whatever you want. Different colors as well, you can choose different colors. And as they're looking at this image, I'm able to get a full peek of what I need to, as well as draw exactly what they are seeing. It is so cool. It's one of the coolest ways I've seen to get a peek and do a drawing duplication. It's probably the cleanest way of doing a drawing duplication that I've seen via an app. You know, it is so spot on. In fact, when I've shown this to people, they don't actually understand what's happening. Magicians just don't understand how it can be so spot on. Because if you've got like an image that has the Eiffel Tower, for example, you then have greenery of the grass below, you then have the blue of the skies and the white of the clouds, and you can draw all that in with colors in the drawing app. It is bang on, and it's probably my favorite way to peek using this app. You also have the option to do up to 3 forces. So if you wanted to force an image on a spectator, you can do that, and you can do it 3 times. So you could have one person pick an image, another person could pick another image, and someone else another image, and you're able to get the info that you need, including the comments and the likes, from this force. And it really is just a nice addition to this app where you can combine maybe both a force and a real live peek at the same time to flesh out your routine and make it bigger than just a reveal of something they've searched. And finally, there is a propless method. If you don't want to use your phone at all to do anything or have notifications pushed anywhere, you can literally do the peeking via their phone and their own device. Initially, it can be a little bit tricky to see what you need to see when doing the propless peek. However, once you've seen it and once you understand it, you won't ever be able to unsee it again. So that makes for a very, very quick peek and very usable in the real world as well. The instructions come in both French and English, so if you understand any of those languages, then great. And they also come as video instructions. Now, I love that more app developers are doing video instructions with their PDFs and their written instructions. I think that video really helps people visualize what is going on. In fact, as different age groups get more into Magic, using video to be able to teach, especially within apps, is crucial because technology can be a little bit tricky to get your head around sometimes. But if you have a visual thing as well as a written thing, then that really, really helps learn this effect. Within this app, there are also built-in fail-safes for if you're doing things like mix and mingle Magic, because your phone is kind of paired to your spectator's phone at some point. And it's paired for a certain amount of time. And if you're doing this mix and mingle, that phone might still be paired. If you were to go to another person and the other person was still searching for something, you might still be getting the notifications for whatever this other person is searching for. However, there is a built-in fail-safe for this that after you finish your performance with one person, this little fail-safe, you can put it into play. It's super easy to do and just move on to the next person and not worry about getting those notifications from anyone else. This is really, really crucial for when you're working app work because you will be moving from table to table or group to group and you need to not be getting those notifications from anyone else. And within the actual settings, there's also a way to be able to practice this where you can link and unlink from your phone as well. So if you're just practicing by yourself and you want to get used to certain things, you can do this just by having a little practice mode, which allows you to link and unlink from your phone, which makes this really, really quick and easy to practice. I should also mention that before you start your performance, before you go into anything, if you're going to do like a mix and mingle event or just out and about and you're going to perform it, you have to turn the app on essentially via a web page, right? So you have to activate an app so that it's ready to receive your command, so to speak. So you need to turn this on and it lasts up to, I think it's 59 minutes or an hour or something like that, but it will refresh every time you start a new performance. So for example, if I start a performance at bang on the hour and then I don't do it for another hour, it will just turn off. But if I start a performance on the hour and then 5 minutes later I do it on another person, it will start how long the app stays on for, essentially, for another hour. If that makes sense, I hope it did. But essentially all you have to do is turn it on prior performing and it will last for up to an hour from the performance. Also, if you fail to disconnect your pairing from the spectator, you are paired to that spectator for 15 minutes. So if you move on to somebody else and you haven't performed for 15 minutes or 16 minutes or whatever, and then you perform it again, you'll be safe from the other person's searches if they're searching on their phone. However, I would always suggest to disconnect from the spectator's phone before moving on to the next group. Those of you that know me know that I love peeking apps or app magic. It's literally what I pretty much do on this channel now. I have a whole playlist of apps, which you can probably see up here somewhere if you go and search for it. And all of these apps have their place within Magic. Yes, a lot of them are peeking information for mentalism or that kind of thing, but you then have a toolbox to use whenever you want. My phone literally feels like it could take over the world. The toolbox of apps that I have on there, I could do a 40-minute show from, and all of them would have their place within that. The thing that really sells Topix for me is this drawing application app. The fact that you can get your peek within this drawing app and recreate exactly what they're seeing and then show it. It's just such a cool way of being able to get your peek. I've never seen it done before. You have all the time in the world to get your peek. There's no time delay. You can literally be staring at them, drawing what you need to draw and be looking at the peek at the exact same time. Are there any negatives? Well, I guess you do have to send them to a web page. You know, you do have to send them to a specific site. Why don't you just send them to Google and have them Google image, some people might say. But I always just use the rationale of, well, look, it's a royalty-free website. There's royalty-free images here. This is where other creators can share their posts and comment and like and that sort of stuff. And you know, you can actually engage on this website as well. So you can actually like a photo. You can have the spectators like the photo that they've just seen. Same with lots of other apps where you have to go to a specific site. There are ways to get around that, which even enhance your performance, not necessarily detract from it, but generally they tend to enhance the performance if you're able to say, well, look, this is a website that's a royalty-free image website. You go there, you can choose whatever image you like, and you know what, give the creator a like, give the photographer a like as well. You know, it just works in your favor. If you don't want to get a peek through the drawing app, the fact that you can just turn the app on, put it in your pocket, go about your business and just have the peaks go to your Peaksmith or your Apple Watch, you never have to go to your phone again, is genius because it all happens on the spectator's phone. The only other downside would be having to just remember to disconnect from your spectators after each performance. That's not necessarily a downside, that's just logical thinking, but it is just something else that you will need to remember after each performance. And there you go, there's really not much more for me to say about this app, other than I did say at the start that there would be a giveaway of this product, and there is. So, all you have to do to win a copy of Topix is to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and in the comments below, just write the word Topix. I will leave this competition running for 7 days, and after the 7 days, I will pick someone at random and I will comment on your comments. So make sure your YouTube notifications are turned on if you want to win. So that's it from me, guys. Go pick up Topix by Sébastien Macak. If you haven't done so yet, enter this competition. It lasts for 7 days from today, and I will see you all in the next review. Ciao.